Where will you be when you wake up from a sleep? Greetings, everyone. It is I, Kikoskia. Almost got my name completely wrong there. Whoa, it's one of those days. Welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream, to be exact. We have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, and get ready for day 125 of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Hello, how goes it? I hope you are well. Today is going to be a day of loveliness and amazingness. But mostly, Kiko needs to talk about the elephant on the road. I mean, we could talk about Margie if you like. I mean, look at her. She's absolutely adorable. She's got a little glass of cherry smoothie there. And it's lovely. Hello, Ogre Mines. But not just all of you. We have Demon Dragon. We have 1174, Academy Impossible, Carbon, Desponia, Farsight, Fixato, Generic UID, Hammy, HK Traden, Nebula Scorn, PGW Chaos, Storm Unity, and Vatican City Magoo. All of you are here. But what has happened since you were here? Well, I'll tell you what happened. We had awesomeness. I mean, do you want an amazing picture of Hopkins? That is Hopkins being like, get my good side. Ha! I don't know which side's my good side, so have this one. We have people. Yay, people. I mean, you're not wrong. Those are people. Hello, Land, and hello, Alias. I hope you're both well. And look at that smug rabbit. He's like, yeah, this is me. And there he is being a lot less smug. You're like, ha, that's a wall. I like walls. Hello, Baker Does. I hope you're well. We also have Kitty. Reading. And then being shocked. And then being thoroughly unimpressed. That is an unimpressed cat. But that's okay. We also have Queenie, who, hopefully I'll be able to give a gift to today. I get the feeling I might not be able to. If not, that's okay. We can get everything else ready for her. Because I've picked out all of her clothes already. And there is Plucky. This book has offended the cat with its unimpressiveness. Yep. And there she is going, huh, do I like this donut? Do you want to know if she likes this donut? Yeah, she likes it. She's like, oh, this donut tastes so good. We also have an amazing picture of Frita. I really, really like Frita. Look at her. Oh, you. That is a Frita. Just standing there being awesome. Oh, it's so... Donuts are great. You're making me hungry, game, for a donut. But I don't have a donut. I just have me. I did have sushi, though, for lunch. I really like sushi. And there is Margie. We wanted to talk about Margie. Well, there she is, cleaning up her house. Should probably hoover at some point in here as well. Yeah, probably should. How's the sushi? It was delicious, thank you. And a glowing painting for us. Just to, I don't know, put on the wall. I mean, we finished the art exhibit. There's nothing else for us to gain. Also, there's Clyde. Being like, ha. Isn't Clyde lovely? You know what else, though? We have Boris being great. We also have a comment I have never received before from a villager. And of course, it's from Bella. First time anyone's ever actually referred to Sandstar's beard before. Also, I do like some of the pictures of Bella. Look at her there chasing the bug. She's like, yeah. Chase the bug! Hello, Farsight. Are you well? I hope you are. Oh, she's like, you're not getting away from me, Eeks. And the bug eventually did get away from her. But you know, oh, there are so many pictures. So many pictures. Also a lot of screenshots. We could go back and find all kinds of things. Like, oh, look at that picture. The super happy smiley Bella. I'm good, thank you. I'm very good. Is Sandstar's beard grown or stuck on with glue? I'd like to say it grows, like, super quickly. Like, you can just instantly get more beard. Oh, that's where Frita moved in. We also have, like, 30 seconds of Jitters just eating an ice lolly. Nope. To be Jitters right now, eating... Oh, that looks like such a good lollipop. Look at him. Oh. It's such a good lollipop. Yep, that's a good lollipop. I am envious. I mean, as I said, just had sushi. Still very envious of that. Oh, there's just so many memories. Like, Hillsfar is full. It is replete with memories. And I know some people would look at it and go, but what happens when you finish? Are you going to restart? And it's like, no. Am I going to restart Hillsfar that I've, like, put all this effort into? That I've got to 5 stars? That I finished the art exhibit for? And the fossils? And most of the way towards finishing the museum completely? No. Q, that's a floating lollipop. There's nobody there comment. Well, nobody said it, but you did, HK Trade. And you know what? That's fine. At this point, we kind of expect it. It's a given that someone will say it at some point. You know what else is a given? All of this adorableness. And I mean, thousands of pictures of adorableness. Also, there's Beardo. There's just so much going on. Oh, there's Frank. Just, oh, look at these pictures. And there's when Frank was like, oh, my leg. Oh no, my back's gone. Go on without me, Crushy. I can't. I can't. Look at him. He's trying. He's like, nope, can't do it. These photos go back a long way. Let's go all the way to the very end. Oh, no, G-Volt's making me sad. We're going to be here a while, folks. I hope you've got something to read. Go do it like this. No, they don't go back that far. I actually had to do a dump of all the pictures a while ago, so they don't go back that far on the Switch. And speaking of which, we're probably going to have to get some of these switched off at some point. Nearly there. We will see what the oldest picture. Finally caught you live. Been watching for 10 years? Ooh. Well, hello, Rock Holiday. Great to have you here. 10 years is a long time. Welcome. You've just tuned in for some adorableness. And Foxy Mofo there subscribed. 16 months. Thank you so very much. Oh, look what's here. It's... Oh, it's... Oh... It's Eunice moving in. Oh. Oh no. Oh my heart. Quick, switch to the game before my heart just breaks. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to be Eunice. Was literally watching your Death Row VODs when I saw you were live. Well, good timing. Great timing. This is not going to be as action-packed as that. Also, all of those people that Demon Dragon has linked aren't here anymore. We might have to get rid of some of those emotes and replace them with other people. Or other things, like, probably, Void. No, none of them went to the Void. All of them went to other people. Freckles and Hazel went to, Stardrop, and Frank went over to one of Hammy's islands. There's no action with the cuteness. I mean, there's action, but it's not like that kind of action. Here we go. Everybody's got nets, everybody's out enjoying themselves. Frita's not really wearing many of the pieces of clothing I've gave her, but then again she only has, like, one piece of clothing that she probably doesn't have on display. Plaza was packed. If it'll be packed when we actually get into the game itself, that remains to be seen. Also, want awesome emotes? Sonia can help you out. There's a link there. There's also a link to Alien Cabalion if you type in !! Alien Cabalion. They do awesome things too. But enough about that. Hello there everyone. Right now on Hillsfire it's 2 PM on Thursday, May 27th, 2021. No news to report today. Have yourselves a wonderful Thursday, or as I like to call it, Friday Eve. The weekend's so close, I can almost taste it. Well then, Isabel signing off. Oh, thank you. Oh! People like you helped me to get through very rough years in a time when I was very much in a shell and doing poorly. Glad I finally had the chance to thank you. Well, it's no problem, Rock. I'm just glad I could help. Well, first things first for the day. There's a couple of things. Most of them not from me. There's a Gullivar thing. From Gullivar. Jitters sent me something to help with the scenery. I miss when we had Illyrium instead of sesame seeds. Did we ever have Illyrium? Yeah, we did it! We did do it, G-Volt. We started the game. Also, mesh cap. I don't know why I ordered that. Jolly red there with a glowing painting. Margie? Ooh. That's cool. For the wall? That's interesting. Oh, no. I keep doing that. I keep pressing report. Send statue of protein shakes. I mean, that could happen. We have that there. For Queenie as well. And finally, for Queenie. Lots of things. Also, might as well start off by grabbing this. I mean, it's right there. We might as well. I'm glad you're... I hope you're well, sir. Kikoskia's shady. Sus. No! Kiko is nice. Don't report me. Sittings not available. They should be. Let me sort that out. Try it now. Try it now. So what do we have here? A pirate ship. Ooh. We want to put that somewhere. It should be there. What? No, other people can do it. So they're clearly working. Huh. Odd. Well, at least it's working in some capacity. This is a glowing painting. Do we have a glowing painting on the walls? We're going to in a moment. Yay for glowing painting. I think it's gonna go right here. More art! Actually. Art. Right there. Well, I've been playing it for quite a while. But thank you, Rock. Oh, you paused them. Oh. Present. Queenie's poster. That's important. And items to go into the gift pool for Queenie. First things first, though. Downstairs. Well, what's wrong with my art, Alias? It's all entirely genuine, as is all the art in the museum. All of it. Okay. We want... over here. Place that down. There's a labelle dress. That looks amazing. Nothing wrong with egg furniture. Cabalion would certainly agree with it being amazing. I'm going... No, genuine... The genuine article, not genuine copies. The genuine article. We know Blathers. Blathers is right about these things. Also, Queenie's poster. There it is. And we need some... You presume, Alias, that Interpol exists in this world. Because I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Alright, let's get all of these. And there. Besides, what about your island, Alias? Your island also has loads of art on it. Is your art also legitimate? I think it is. Just going to... I think Alias may be taking this a little too seriously, folks. Maybe just a little. Right, I'm going to wrap all these up. So these are the gifts for everyone else. Then... I take no responsibility for their... Oh, is that so? Now, red for Frita, yellow for... Actually, do we have black? Because black would be more appropriate. Oh, we do! Marvellous. That's actually better. Now what we need to do is change our attire. And I think for today, we need to dress... How are we dressing today? Maybe go to P here. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh. Yes. We don't have the pirate boots, sadly. Yar! Yeah, we don't have the pirate boots. I'll have to try and get some pirate boots. For now, though... Yes. I don't know about you. Yar! We're going with a piratey theme! I mean, if you're going to throw out those claims, Alias, I'm going to counter by just being like, well... Yar! Which always reminds me of the jousters in Might and Magic 5. Yah! Anyway, off we go. Oh, the storage just comes from time, Rock. You'll get that eventually. Also, the first thing, of course, is that I need to pick up all these pumpkins. And put down this fossil. Oh, Margie's right there. Margie, stay there, please. I just want to get a picture. Oh. Anyway, time to pick up these. Steal all... Why would I want to steal all of the baby rompers, HK Trading? Maybe to destroy them. Nothing else. Ooh, about to go. And there is the 909001 with 100 bits. Thank you so very much. That is so kind of you. Thank you. So kind. Your generosity is greatly appreciated, especially by Sandstar here. Yar! We want to do something with that pirate cannon. Avast! There be a sandwich holding elephant on the horizon. Yep, and we're going to give her gifts because she's adorable. But we'll be doing that once we've sold all these pumpkins, because let's face it, we kind of need to sell these pumpkins. And I need to find somewhere to put this cannon. Actually, do we have any barrels? Oh, you're there! Oh, you're fishing! Actually, before I think about this, do we have any barrels that can go with the pirate cannon? Because the pirate cannon is amazing. Barrels. No, we just. Oh no, we have barrels. Excellent. Barrels are important. There we go. We're gonna go over to the dock. Before we actually start with the day, we're gonna do this so I don't accidentally sell this stuff, and we really need to not sell this stuff. Also, you're in, you're not in. Let's grab these things while I'm thinking about it. Is there a rock here? No. Ah! There's a rock here. There we go. Right in memory, the time fell asleep, your hands of loyalty, and woke up with a bit of glitched out music you couldn't change. Oh! Wow, that's an old memory. Hi Kiko, hi Pirate Sandstar. Oh. Pirate barrel, sideways pirate barrel. There we go. Oh, look at that. Ooh, a pouch of gold. And more bits there. Thank you so very much. That's so kind. I need a an appropriate reaction. And there's Kitty. Also, if you fire the cannon, boom. Oh, this is how Gulliver falls overboard. Finally defending his money. Also, gonna quickly grab this because I need it. We'll sell things and then we'll start with our day proper. Oh, we finally have a little pirate area. I have one of those on Avataris. It's fantastic. And we have a moss ball. I mean, not exactly the thing I want, but, you know, it's a moss ball. So, let's sell all of this. Make some room. Also, make a bit of money. 32,000. Excellent. Gets us a nice pile of coin. Thank you. Now we'll go back to the beginning and start again. Of course, saying hi to everyone as we go along. Anyone in the plaza? No. Got a Hopkins. Dig a Hopkins. Just doing a bit of fishing. I'm sure we'll be fine. I can't wait to touch a fish. Oh, hi Hopkins. Here, fishy, fishy fish. Come out of the water so I can taste you. Hello, buddy. I'm so sleepy. Anyway, what's going on with you? I just want to give you a gift. Huh? What is it? You get this thing here. It's a clam. A Take your ticket, I'm gonna open it! Oh, this is a giant clam! Yep, things are going good, thanks you, Ashley. Thanks, Tampa. I wonder what kind of stuff I can make with this. We only just started. Here, Sandy, a brown brick wall, just for you, Tampa. Oh, thank you. No problem. Is Margie still here? Oh, hi, Margie. Greetings. Glad to see you. Hello. Oh, wow, really? Yep, you get a gift. You get this clam. Because why not? I wonder what's inside. A giant clam, that's really thoughtful of you. No problem, Margie. Thanks a lot. It might come in handy for something I've been planning. I have something here for you. A nurse's cap. Oh, thank you. I'm not going to wear it, but thank you all the same. What's in your mind, Tootie? Oh, thank you, Ashley. Do you like watching the fish swim around the museum as much as I do, Sandy? When I'm there, I always make a point to look on the clownfish. Are you trying to get to... I don't know what she's doing, but I'll tell you what is ultimately going to happen. Adorableness. Right, we have rocks to hit. We have rocks to hit and resources to acquire. There we go. You want to talk to Kitty? Well, good news. We know where Kitty is. We could go speak to her very promptly. But first, we have to speak to Bella. Because Bella is... Well, I know who's on the island today. It's called you. It's called Gulliver. Feet are getting a bit wet. We'll talk to him later. I like Gulliver. Gulliver's nice. Now, Kitty is... I didn't actually speak to Bella. Well, Kitty is here, and we should probably speak to Kitty. And we know that Margie is out and about. There you are! Hello. How do you do, Sandstar? I was just thinking about how lovely it would be to see you, Merle. Well, this is for you. Oh, you shouldn't have. I insist. Ah, it's fine, Retro. I'm sure they're good. Oh, I can't wait to see what's inside. Merle, it looks like a giant clam. That's because it is. Thank you, Sandstar. You're too kind, Merle. You know what? I'm going to return the favor. Here, take this. It's some monochromatic dot flooring. Oh, thank you, Kitty. No problem. No photo. Nope. Do you need me for something, Merle? Well, let's chat. Why, Sandstar, I heard you dug up a great many fossils yesterday. Did you take them to Blathers to have them assessed? He does have a tendency to ramble. Still, I'm excited to hear what he has to say about the musty old things. Probably that we already have them. Oh my, what is it, Merle? Well, I want to chat. Your pirate treasure robe is fabulous, but isn't it a tad low-key for you? Aha, I have just the thing. A ninja hood would go with your colours perfectly. Consider this a gift from me to you. No, pirates and ninjas don't mix. If the mood strikes, add a little prezi to your ensemble. I promise you'll love what it does for your look. No! I mean, I won't take a picture, but of you stood there, but no! Oh, she doesn't look happy. That is a very unhappy, I mean... Apparently we're a ninja pirate now. Here, take a random item. Oh, we're gonna switch back. Trying to bring peace to pirates and ninjas, a lofty goal. Thank you. The colour does match, but I'm not going to be wearing it. Nah. I'm currently a pirate. Also, I get to wave at you. Hello. Now, let's make our way back and actually say hi to Bella, because saying hi to Bella, very important. Gotta say hi to our resident pop star. Also, while I'm here, I might as well hit this rock. Yep, she did call the treasure robe low-key. Is this thing with trim and gold and gems low-key? According to Kitty, yes. Low-key. Everything is low-key for her. Is Frita in? No, Frita is out. Huh. Also, Nyom! Shiver me shurikens. Oh dear. At best you will get acceptable. Hey she's crafting! Ah! Oh, were you talking to me? Sorry, I was way in the DIY zone, eeks. Oh, what are you up to? Well, I'm making a giant teddy bear. I jumped the idea when I fell asleep watching Magna is in Love. It's about trains in love. One of them... Oh, hang on, it's not important. It doesn't matter if Magna liked their relationship off the rails. I'm making a thing. What? Sandy? You already know how to make a giant teddy bear. Yep, I do. I'm legit sad you already knew. I was all set to blow your mind. Since we know it, let's share the recipe with everyone else. Here's a copy, pass it on to a DIY lover. And tell them it came from someone who's going to be very famous. Probably very soon. Sure thing. Now go, Sandy, go help the world to DIY. Will do, but first... Hi there. What do you need? Here's a gift. Ooh, what is it? You know what it is. It's a clam, and it's for you. What could it be? I'm going to sing while I open it. What? It's a giant clam. That it is. Thanks. Give me some I can put to good use. That's super fab, Sandy. Here, I'll trade you. It's some double bridge glasses, and I hear you love those. Oh, thank you. Hey, it's super great to see you. What do you need? I'm just gonna chat. So I heard from someone else. One of your fave drinks is ale, right? Yup. Ale, I want to hear everything you know. I'm gonna climb inside your head and listen to all your thoughts. Is it weird to say, to do both? Not weird for best friends. That might be weird for best friends. I'm just gonna say it now, Bella. That might be weird. That might be strange. What's looking to go? She's thinking, she's crafting, she's being adorable. We're waiting for her to have that eureka moment. It's everyone's favorite little moosey. Also, very impressive if she can do it. That's true. Very impressive if she can achieve it. But I'm starting to think she might not be able to. Well, yes, but Sandstar is an adventurer, not a pirate. Also, I'm pretty sure they liked ale. She's deep in concentration, like, yeah, teddy bear's coming along. Also, she can barely reach the counter. She's got to go on her tippy toes. Just gotta wait for it. No. 5 years later, folks. 5 years later, we'll actually get the expression we're wanting here. Although it does give us opportunity to appreciate how amazing she was. Yep, as long as they got them drunk, they didn't much care. Also, that little tail just spinning around whenever she thinks. She's like, tail is rigid. Tail goes whoop, 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 whoop. I'm just going to get a picture of her hammering away. And we got to see a wave. Little wave. Oh, little wave. For those that are new to watching me play Animal Crossing, you may have realized that I quite like this game. Yes, I most certainly do. I most certainly do. Oh yeah, they question mark you, they're like, huh? It's like, I always try my best to talk to them. Because I like, oh, there he is! It's Clyde! I was digging you, Sandstar. How's things? The day 125 gives it away. That's true. Ooh, what are you giving me? I'm giving you a present. You're one of only two that can now give me a photo. What's inside? I'm gonna look. Ooh, a giant clam. Yup. Thanks. Clip clop. What kind of stuff I can make with this? I want to thank you. Here, man, a breaker. I hope you like it, Clip Clop. I almost read that as a beaker. You can't take my treasure. Not allowed. I'm so sleepy. Anyway, what's going on with you? I like to mix it up and do different stuff on my walks every day. Sometimes I pretend I'm a superhero patrolling hills far. I do a lot of heroic poses on those days. Aww. I didn't say there was any shame. I just say that I do love it. Like, people like the games they like. Oh, there you are. Meow. I need a good picture of you zooming. Oh. Meow. Oh. Off he goes. Okay, turn around. Yeah. Now, if anybody else also doesn't know what the general theme of the island is, this island takes villagers that are generally considered low tier and undesirable, and the objective is to show off that they are absolutely awesome. There are 4 permanent villagers and 6 temporary villagers that cycle. And all of them are great. Also, well, people have their preferences. I mean, people have villagers they like and villagers they don't like. I like them all, but I'm not, everyone is not me. Everyone is not me. I mean, if they were, that'd be strange, because then we'd have a planet populated entirely by me. But the thing is, Demon Dragon, they're all the same in that way. Like, oh, you just sat there now. No. I know Kitty is not there. There's nobody there. There's this here. I think I've been doing Let's Play since 2008. Yep, I'm long in the tooth when it comes to that. While it would be nice to be at, like, the millions of subscriber mark at this point, I am perfectly happy with the community I have. Though I said, wouldn't mind if I had more. Nah, they can be who they are, PGW. Here, we like all the villagers. They're all amazing, and there we go. They're all just great. Okay, round here. Well, Barreled was actually one of the villagers in the first iteration of this island. And we had Shari as someone we picked up while we were assembling that first iteration. Many fond memories of Barreled. Barreled is great. Also looks like you finally managed to actually sit on that chair. We need a picture of you sitting on that chair. You're like, Here we go. We had Zucker as well, briefly. We had Zucker too. Okay, it's Jitters time, everyone. Yeah, Zucker's great, but unfortunately he is way too popular for the island. Way too popular. Hey, it's our friend. Goal! Had a feeling you'd show up. Hello, how you doing? Check it out! You gave me your football shirt. Now my muscles are modeling it. This is the coolest thing in my wardrobe so far. Sometimes I even sleep in it, Berserk. The smell of sweat is seeped into the material just the way I like it. Oh, it's everyone's favorite, buddy. What's going on, Berserk? I just have a gift for you. What? From you, Berserk? Yep, you get... it's right here. For you. What's inside? A giant clam, huh? Yep. Oh, this is great. It'll be fun for some happy cows, Berserk. Here's something for you. A wizard's cap. Take it, don't be shy. Now he could be a wizard pirate. As well as a ninja pirate. What's going on, Berserk? We're going to chat with you one more time. I kick up most mornings with 6,357 push-ups here and there, but sometimes it's really hard to stop, Berserk. Yeah, he's doing really well. He's got a large garden, lots of friends. And he trolls me in the way he trolls Sandstar by hiding. Yeah. Yeah, Rodney does all these things. He does all these things. Good picture there. What do you do to Rune, Jitters? Ah, he did nothing. Rune's fine. Also, Little Rive. Okay, we have 2 more villagers we can give gifts to that aren't clothes. And one of them is hopefully going to be over here. Ah, nope. One of them is not over here because we don't know where Plucky is. Okay, no Plucky. And we don't know where Boris is either. Nobody up here. That's a little awkward. But worry not. We'll find her. Just gotta quickly head over to the... Boris is amazing. Boris is amazing. He is one of the permanents on the island. You'll be seeing him soon enough. You'll be seeing him soon enough. But not here. Boris is not in here right now. Well, things change, Rock. They're there in the older game if people want to play there. But right now, we have who we have. Also, goodbye Ninja Hood. We do not want the Ninja Hood. We want inventory space. There we go. Really want the pirate boots so we can have a full set. I'll have to see how much they are on Nookism. Okay. Now let's go find the others. There he is! Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good, Boris. Here's something for you. You giving me something? That I am. Have a clam. Ah, there he is. Well then, might as well get to unwrapping. A giant clam? Yep. Guess you never know what'll come in handy till you need it, right? I'll gladly take it off your hands. I don't want any freebies. Here, have a rain hat. I mean, kinda goes with your pirate outfit. Really? No. Sum it up. Nothing up here. Have you ever been over to visit the old Jitter's place? It's not for me to say, but I'm sure glad I don't live there. To each their own, Snort. Yep, he's very dapper, especially in that robe that I've given him. He looks really awesome in that. Oh, that's a dapper picture. Plucky! Oh, hey, Sandy. Check it out. Weren't you looking for a Viking helmet? Was I? Did you forget already? You must have a lot on your plate. Pretty sure last time we talked to you went on and on about how much you wanted it. Would I make that up? Now we can be a Viking pirate, which actually kind of works. Ooh, feels good to help out a friend, you know, Chicky Poo? Oh, hello. You again, Chicky Poo? Did you forget something last time? I've got a gift for you. What is it? What is it? I want to see. You get the last of the clams. Good thing I picked the right gift there. That would have been awkward. This is so awesome. What's in there? A giant clam. Huh, awesome. Thank you, Sandy. I'm gonna need to think about how I want to use this. Well, one geek deserves another. Here, have a Concierge Uniform. And we're 0 for 3 on pictures. Oh, well. Yeah, what's up, Cheeky Poo? I get a cool mellow-out vibe whenever I go near an outdoor bath. Reminds you of my grandma's house. She lived way out in the middle of nowhere. I miss that place. Aww. Oh, there she goes! Meow! Oh, she also does zoomies! Oh! Oh! She's so lovely looking that she just goes meow! Oh! There's a Boris sit! We must get the Boris sit. Boris sits are best sits. That's a good double picture there. Ah! She'll be fine. No one's gonna harm Plucky. So, last two things you need to give out are for Queenie, who's right there. Well, hello there, chicken. I've got... Ooh, can't give you anything. Well, tomorrow we'll give you something. Well, Saturday. There's something about this time of day. I always seem to get a wee bit sleepy. Oh, my! What was I saying? Oh, you silly. Well, hello. Is everything alright, chicken? I'm good. When I wear clothes I really like, I just can't help but smile. Do you really like what you're wearing now? Yeah, I do. Well, that outfit certainly does look good on you. Your fashion is going to outshine mine. Oh, oh, oh! Off she goes! To smell that flower. I thought she was actually off to go and catch a butterfly. I mean, there's a butterfly right there. Are you going to notice it? No! Queenie. Queenie. Nope. She did not notice that. Okay, she just didn't notice it. Oh, the garden's great. We did a lot of work on the garden. I'm very glad with how... Oh, she's found one. She's found one. She's found a butterfly. Oh, she's lost the butterfly. It might come back though. It's coming back. It's coming back. Oh. Queenie? 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 That's not how you catch a butterfly, Queenie! I was so close, chicken! No. No, you really weren't. You really, really weren't there. I mean, you tried? That much was a big that. Yeah, that was a miss. That was a swing and a huge miss. Oh. 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 Good picture there. Yeah, she might try again, you know. There are other bugs. Immediately cuts to a scene of her getting an eye exam. Oh, oh, she's after one again. Second time's the charm. Is she going to manage it? No. She tried, though. That one was closer. I mean, the bug was actually there. So, you know, it's step up. She's great. I really, really like her. Also, we still haven't found Queenie. No, they never catch anything. They never catch anything, so you don't lose the opportunity to most of the time. It's a shame, really. I wouldn't mind them catching, like, other bugs you couldn't catch. But it's just the decision they made. And they only tried to catch something for a set amount of time, and they can't... Yeah, they've scared away some things, though. They do catch fleas, that's true. There's one bug they do catch, and it's fleas. And then you catch the fleas. Still haven't found Frita. This is a little awkward, because we kind of need to find her. You can't have Kitty, Pearl. Kitty's mine. I mean, if you have an island and when Kitty wants to leave, you have a slot free, you could have Kitty. But right now, she's mine. Because Kitty is not one of the permanents. Bella is, Boris is, Jitters, and Margie. That makes 4. Now, Frita is not here. Frita is not here. Still haven't found you. You could be in the Able Sisters. That is very possible. Frita, by the way. Oh, absolutely love that she's here because she was on Avataris for such a long time, and Frita has so many good memories, but if Celia ever came to live here, Celia would be such a hard villager to say goodbye to again. Celia is just an absolutely wonderful villager. And I mean that utterly sincerely. She is so great. Also, hello. I need to... Oh no! She's asleep with her phone in her hand. Oh, it's so adorable. Oh. She's like, I was just gonna check my phone too. Oh, so lovely.
Rune!
Whoa!
Rune, come quick! I found a diamond as big as my fist, and I'm not sure if it's an illusion.
1,500 bits there, 901001. That's so kind of you. Whoa, thank you. That's really, really kind. She's just so blasted the museum and caught the sleep. No. Come back to 2D, sleep and treasure. Yep. Just so much sleep. Well, thank you, 901001. That is just so kind. Really. That's so kind of you. We're just gonna wait here. Just, let us sleep. No. This is the first time I've ever had somebody be asleep with their phone in their hand. It's so adorable. She's just there, snoozing away. Oh. Oh. I'd want to wake her up, but on the other hand, when they wake up, it's just so ridiculous. Oh. Margie, by the way, came from Avataris, for those that don't know, and I couldn't say goodbye to her, so Operation Tootie brought her over to Hillsfart, and she's staying here forever and ever because she's lovely and amazing and the best. That's not even a joke. Not even as... Ah! Huh, that was weird. Anyway, back to my sandwich. It's just thinking, bleh! And now, Blathers. Hello, buddy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear, pardon me. Why, hello, Sandstar. Welcome to the Hillsfar Museum. You know, we're still hosting that stamp rally. You don't care, do you? You're literally dressed as a pirate, and... no, you don't really want to know about this, do you? No, I'm just going to go through all my spiel, and then you can hand me those fossils that we know we're not going to accept. But do give it a try. I put so much effort into it, please. Might there be something with which I can assist you? I want to get some fossils assessed, please. Fun fact, by the way, when we finally have all of the things donated, you lose the option to donate things. Oh, more than one, I see. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Yes, indeed, quite splendid. Alas, our museum already has fossils such as these. I'm indeed tempted to purchase these for my personal collection, but no, I must exercise restraint and return to you now. Well, thank you very much. Might there be anything I can help you with? No, we're good. Jolly good. Please enjoy the rest of your visit. And by that I mean you're just going to leave, aren't you? And if you don't mind, I might be sleepy. So, I think I'll just... Yes, I'll... You're still here. I really want to sleep. You're just looking at me. Well, fine. Is he gone? It doesn't matter. I'm just so tired. We'll leave him be. It's very, very early in the day for him. And now, selling more stuff. It's important. Checking out all the other things we can do. We do need to get a scallop. We also need to find Frita. We do need to find Frita. Sell, and sell. More money! 20,000. I will not say no. We can add it to the pile of money in our account. Just so much money and coin. And I hope everyone, by the way, is having fun. That's all I ever hope that people can do when they join my streams and watch my videos, is enjoy themselves. Such a chill and relaxed game for me too. Okay, nothing in there. That's a shame. Anything cool here? We're almost up to the point where I'm back to 300 plus. Can't believe I forgot to do that. That's because I'm silly. Anything here? A 4 shirt? A number 2? I'll buy them both. because I don't remember if I already have them. I can always sell them if I don't need them. Nothing here apart from more cheese. And lastly, a little bit of putting money in here. How much? Another 100,000. Make it a cool 6.6 million. Excellent. Let's go. I'm going to check the Able Sisters now. Because we have not found Frita. And she is literally the last person to gift to. Oh, you're just going to be there all day, aren't you? I mean, there'd be no problem with me doing that. I mean, money is money. Okay, that's a nice piece of clothing there. Is that a wizard's robe? She's not here. Hey there, welcome to Able Sisters, where we sell fashion made lovely by Claw. Thank you. She's really not here. Sandstar, I just wanted to say thank you for always being there to help Label. She talks about it all the time, you know. She says the outfits you pick are always super inspiring, and then she runs back here and starts sketching furiously. It's wonderful to see. You've done so much for all three of us. Thank you for the root of my quills. No problem. Do you need a fitting room? Go right ahead. Thank you. We're just going to be briefly checking this out. Anything here I want? I like the mage's robes and the printed shirts. Let's have a look at the mage's robes and the printed shirt. First, mage. Do we have any of these? Just the red one. Okay. What about the printed shirt? White and black. So we have red, white, and black. Let's buy stuff. Okay. Well, that's the one of those we're missing. That is the yellow one. Probably yellow and blue. So it's red robe, white, and black. Finally, Sandstar can be stronger than Rune. I don't think that's ever going to happen. So we want the black, white, and blue. There we go. That's one down. White one. Which really doesn't look like a mage's robe. Actually looks kind of neat. And then the blue one. And with that, we'll have done all of that, but we still haven't found Frita. But you want to find Frita? Really want to give her this piece of clothing. She's just proving to be elusive. Well, if she's going to be elusive, we'll find her eventually. Thanks. Please come again. No problem. Rune would disagree. You're not wrong there. So, let us check. Still not there. Where is she? She's somewhere. I just don't know where. She's probably going to show up much later. There's Queenie, still trying to check for some bugs. I mean, as long as you actually swing when they're within 2 feet of you, you might stand a chance. Right, put this away, put that away, this away, that away, and time to search for some plunder. Yar. And by that I mean a scallop. It counts. Been away. Okay. Here we go. We don't need that. We do, however, need to hold our breath. Woohoo! And this is when we just find her in the water, walking about, going, hey, I totally glitched out. Is this a nightmare that Pascal has? I don't know. I don't think Pascal really has that many nightmares. Or rather, things he perceives as nightmares. They might be nightmares to other people, but not to him. Ooh, that's a big one. I mean, it's not what I want, but it's worth lots of money, and we like money. Lobster! Marvellous. Pirate Sandstar. Yep, you haven't even seen the coat. The coat is amazing. That is too slow. That is too fast. That is also too slow. So let's head up. Ignore these. I mean, that one's not even moving, so that's definitely not it. And that one won't move either, so that's definitely not it. And this is when we have an absolutely brilliant hot item that gives us huge piles of coin. It could happen. It could happen. Just have a look by the shore. No freighter here. That's also too slow. Ooh, missed one down there. Is that one at the right speed? That one could be it. Scallop. Hey, that was fast. I like that. No complaints here. Hey man, about that scallop of yours. Can I have it? Well, of course you can. Whoa, thanks for generosity, man. No problem, Pascal. Always happy to help. Since you were cool, I left you something you'll dig. While I'm at it, let me lay some truth on you. The deep kind. Feel this. Anyone who sleeps on a bed of clams must have serious back issues. Man, those things are firm. Wrap your noodle around that. Yep, today's a good day. Sploosh! Now, we need to catch one more of those. You also need to catch some fish also. We can catch fish. Yep, it's a good pun. It's a good pun. It's a clever one. Right, that's one of these achieved. And chop wood, not bothered about that one. Let us head back to shore. Also, I'm looking forward to the next go around on the wedding. Because that... Oh, scared that away. That's going to be fun with all the new items.
Ooh, a pouch
And
of
there's
gold.
Rock Holiday with a tombstone. Well, thank you very much for the bits. Greatly appreciative. Not sure what the tombstone's for. Might need some clarification on that. Okay. Quick look around to... Oh, there you are, buddy. Oh, okay. I had a feeling you were gonna thought bubble when I waved at you, because you were running around being super, super fast. Hey, buddy, what you thinking about?
Oh, hey, Sandstar. Hey, haven't I heard folks calling you Sandy lately? That name is real awesome. Is it cool if I call you that too?
Oh, you can do that!
That's real cool. I was hoping you'd say that. Now I feel like we're cool kids, Sandy.
Oh, you call me doll. I need a moment. I need a moment. He calls me Sandy. Oh. That's so nice. No, he's like, I had people calling you it and I want to call you it too. And I'm like, yes, you may call me Sandy. Oh, that's so nice. He's nice. I'm gonna miss Clyde when he goes. I miss all of them when they go. Oh, so you in your house? No, you are not. Really need to find Rita. Where is she?
you are! What's up, Sandstar? You shop here too, you?
Well, it's the only place we can shop.
Every time I come here, I end up with junk I don't need. I mean, usually I can sell it to my buddies, but still, you. Still got more to say, you.
Do you want this?
Whoa! What is it, you?
Yep. Stolen was his life when he died of cuteness. Yep. Present for you.
Ooh, I have to see what's inside. A groovy tunic. Whoa, cool. I bet this will look great on me.
It does.
Exactly what I've been after. You rock, Sandstar. Surprise gift exchange. Here, take a raglan shirt.
Oh, look at her in that. I really like her in that. She looks so cool. She looks so cool in that. I really think carefully about the things that I give my villagers, and it's so nice on her. Also, I'm not keeping the raglan shirt. I don't like keeping things in my inventory that villagers might end up wanting. Hello, Threatland, how goes it? I hope you're well. We just found our final villager for the day. Also, great news, Threatland. Clyde now calls me Sandy. Also, what's the hot item for the day? Potted ivy and a log dining table. Log dining table. Oh, where's Margie gone? Where has Margie gone? We don't know! What I do know is that she's not here. Also, this is Queenie's present. That will be for Sunday, not Saturday. Won't be able to stream on Saturday, sadly. Things, well, blinds are being installed, so it's going to be Sunday. It'll be interesting having a Sunday stream, no KK Slider. Right, log dining table. I can maybe make one, but you know what? Probably better that I just get some fruit. We have a lot of fruit. That fruit, why not? Sell that in a bit. I am planning on doing that, Retro, before it gets too hot here, because it can get really hot in this room. Really hot. Right, we need to fish. We need to fish, and, oh yes! I also need to deal with you.
Wait, Anchor! Check its blood pressure! Who's your provider?
Hello, Gulliver.
Honk shoo, snoring sounds, etc. Who's at the helm? Just give me 5 more minutes. The waves are, ready the pool noodles. Yum, yum, yum. Oh boy, up we go, on your feet, so this is your first mystery beach, and it won't be our last. What a lot of seawater. Come on, get it together, talk to a local, here we go. Hello, stranger, is this your beach? Your stubborn commitment to shoving me awake tells me yes. Wait, I know you. You're Rusty? No, you're Sunstar. Hey, how have you been? As for me, I'm still trapped in a will-they-won't-they relationship with that flirty siren we call the sea. And due to an unfortunate accident that wasn't my fault, probably, I'm shipwrecked. Yes, again. Does that count as shipwrecked if I don't know where the ship is? I should probably know this. I'll figure that out later. For now, I have to call my ship and summon another rescue. I'll just call help using my handy-dandy, yeah, that looks very broke. Oh my gosh! My handy-dandy communicator is broken. This isn't handy or dandy. Oh, sardines, it's all cracked and busted. Looks like it's missing a few communicator parts too. That means I'll have to wait for my crew to find me on their own. And that could take a while. I've only got enough nautical punch to last me for a couple more hours. You! Yes, you! Will you help me find my communicator parts? Of course I will. Really? Whoa! I haven't gotten a reception this sweet and bubbly since I washed up at old Coral Cola. The communicator parts are probably buried in the sand somewhere. I'm just missing 5 parts. If you'll find them, I'll try to cram them back in here. I'm sure my crewmates are looking for me, so I better stay here and watch for the boat. I'll leave the searching to you. I believe in you, partner. It's not like I've got much of a choice. Well, off we go. Time for us to find some scallops and find some fish.
We'll defeat 2 birds summarily with 1 stone. Metaphorically, of course.
Oh, it's fine.
We'll help him out. We're an old hand at helping him out at this rate. Oh, is that one? Yeah! Totally found a communicator part. Totally lost my shovel. Good thing I brought a spare with me, because I'm prepared. Also, that's a fish. I'd like to catch that. Carefully. Does it? Careful. Oh! Great reflexes there. Great reflexes there, Sandstar. This is why you're an adventurer, and I'm the person doing the gameplay. Also, I'm blaming him, but it was me. I was the one controlling it. It's my fault. Queenie levels of reflexes. You're not wrong. You are sadly not wrong. Those are Queenie level reflexes, as in they are terrible. Let's try again. This time, not being so awful. Let's try again. This time, not being... Let's try again. This time, yay! Not being so awful. Ugh, it's just not my day. It's okay. We'll get 5 fish. We'll get 5 fish. Also, that was me accidentally knocking my headset. Apologies for that. Let's try again. This time with me actually aiming properly. I am just not doing well at fishing today. It's a good thing I've got that gold trophy already. Yay! I actually got one! Yay! I'm not a total failure, just mostly a failure. Oh dear. Well, there's one there. Everyone has off days. It's a part of being human. If my off days are only about fishing, in Animal Crossing, that's not a bad thing at all. Yeah! I wonder if Kitty managed to get away from this area. I think she did. In fact, Kitty might be in the upper areas now. I'll have to go check that out, see if she's there, looking for a bug. Oh, got that one too! That's 3! First try. I'd like to think it was, but we all know it wasn't. That's another communicator part. We need only get 2 more. Keep your eyes peeled for any bits of water splurting out the sand. That apparently is the sign of a communicator part. Or a clam. It's more likely a clam. But the game keeps the same thing. There we go. That's the 4th one. Just 1 more to go. Also, no fish there. That's a shame. Any more? Yay! Got them all! Good thing. Now I just need to go and craft that bit of bait. And apparently I can make pear rugs. I'm not going to, but I could. Now let's go and grab 2 more fish. Complete that thing, get some more Nook Miles so I can sit on an ever-increasing pile of them. Resorted to piracy? What if I told you he's just dressing up like this because it's cool and covered in gold? If there's one thing he likes, it's gold. And looking cool. Also, we may have a cannon. Cannon's cool. We got that today. Need the boots for this ensemble, though. Right. I am not getting any... fish at all. I need some fish. Oh, there's one. Just gotta try and catch it. Hey! Another mackerel. All we need to do now is get 1 more. Come on, me. You can find 1 more fish. Somewhere. I don't see that fish. Well, there's a fish. Yay! Totally caught the fish. Hey, I wouldn't say no to a rock. Rocks are cool. I mean, I should know. We have plenty of emotes on my Discord and here for rocks. Okay, for here we have 1. But there are multiple on my Discord. Because rocks. Right, I'm just curious about where Margie went. Oh! We have a double set! We have a double set! Oh! That's so lovely! Oh, you're fishing! Okay, that's good. That was a very good smug picture. So I can do that too. Oh! Hey, Jitters!
Hey, we meet again, Berserk. That we do. You know what? I think you're ready to learn one of my most powerful training secrets. 1 word. Meditation. You might think I'm in the gym all day, but I spend lots of time visualizing instead. I clear my mind of everything but the vision of my own muscles glistening in the sun. Try it sometime. With your own muscles, Berserk.
You know what? Good plan. We'll do some sitting. We'll just sit and spend some time with Jitters. And Kitty. Oh, I do like Kitty. Kitty is so nice. Oh, if the game suddenly went, you have 2 more villager slots, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd have to keep someone permanently. Never mind. Jitters is thinking about something. Jitters? Jitters, what are you doing? Jitters? You're wanting to move to where I'm sat, aren't you? Yes. Yes, you were. Well, I hope you like your butt by that tree instead of that tree. It's not going to last. Give it about 30 seconds, then we'll be back at that tree. Just watch. He's like, yep, this is my favorite tree, Berserk. God love this tree. So good. He's thinking about it. He's like, such a good tree. Oh no! Just no! No! There. Oh, he really did like that tree! Off he goes! Into the land of slip. There. Now we need is for Kitty to fall asleep too. He meditated way too hard. Way too hard. I've never had a double slap. It could happen. It won't, but it could. That's a good picture. Oh, nope, she's back up. We are, of course, going to wait for Jitters to wake up, because we want to see his amazing reaction when he realizes that he slept instead of meditating. Oh, Jitters! You're so silly! Oh... Anybody who's... And there goes Margie. Just going, well, I'm on my way home. Yeah, but I think I know where she's going. Back home. To do some reading. I'll have to go check up on that in a little bit. Right now, though, also, didn't even think to, like, nudge Jitters awake. Nope. Didn't think about it. Just went, nope, I'm on my way home. Oh, this is why I love this game. It's just full of such lovely scenes, and you just keep getting distracted by that flower, don't you, Kitty? You do. Just keep getting distracted. Oh. Also, I love little things, like little details, like the fact that the blinking is random. Just fantastic. Ugh! And awake he is. Like, I totally meant to do that, Berserk. Well, better go back to my other tree. There. Oh, Margie went indoors. Have you gone to read? I hope you've gone to read. Nope, she hasn't. She's stopped reading. Hello. Greetings. My home's your home, Tootie. Hello. Lately I've been working on getting better at my knitting, Tootie. I started by making a scarf for one of my favourite stuffed animals, but I think it came out too long. It just kind of piles up around her. Aww. Everything okay, Tootie? Everything's fine. I think you might just have a horse mackerel there. I don't want to put you on the spot, but would you sell this to me for 225 bells? No. No worries, I understand. Don't mean to press you or anything, Tootie. I don't want you to display it, Margie. That is exactly what you would do. You would display the thing, and I can't have that. I've got to get rid of these now before that happens again. Because people will ask. They'll ask about things that are in your inventory. Like furniture, clothing. Scarf blanket sounds nice. Also, now he's there. That is a very comfortable Jitters. That Jitters is very happy about life. Very happy. Yep, bees. They'll ask about bees, wasps, seaweed. Actually, I'm not sure they ask about deep sea finds, but they do ask about fish and bugs. Also, need to help you out, buddy. Hey, did you find them? That I did. Here you go. Oh, that's them! Those were definitely my communicator parts. Come here, you little troublemakers. Yay! Alright, the pieces are all crammed back in there. Let's see if this thing can send a message. Ahoy there, crew! It's me, your brother from another rudder. So listen, it happened again. Can you swim by to pick me up? Send in my coordinates now. Gulliver over and out. Yeah, that should do it. You're the best. Thanks for all your help. I promise to return the favor. Be sure to check your mail in a few days. Gonna send you something that'll knock your flippers off. And just make sure you've got some flippers on before you open it, okay? I'm saved. Nothing to do now but pace back and forth for the next few hours. Better get started. And he is now saved. Yay! Also, is Hopkins still... Hopkins? So, there's some things I've been trying to get a hold of, but I'm too short. On bells, I mean. So I'm trying to sell some of my stuff. You know, the things that aren't too fingerprinty. Or broken. Want to buy something maybe? I got 4 things for you to check out. Sure, what you got? Whoa, okay, let me see. How's about a cycling cap for 770 bells? I don't want that. What, you got anything else?
If that's not your thing, maybe you'd like, pajama dress for 840 bells?
What else you got, buddy?
Maybe you'd be more into something like, a microwave for...
Oh, yes!
Hooray! Thanks a bunch! You're the best, Sandy!
I don't know why I wanted to buy that. I don't know what came over me. Strange.
Now that you've helped me out, I can finally get my mitts on them snacks I've been dreaming of.
What colour's the microwave? Red.
That'll actually really go well with my house. But that would go really well because we have a general, like, red motif in the... That's a really good idea. We could put that instead of the toaster. Let's do it. I like this plan. It's a good plan. No, this is good. That goes away. There we go. Excellent. Marvelous! We now have this! Yeah.
I don't know how long this takes to cook. It's taking a while. I may have erred. I think this is never going to stop cooking. Really, how long does it take? Oh, it's done! Okay, it does eventually stop. Whew. Those cabinets are neat. Yeah, they're the ironwood ones. I think they really fit. It's really good. Just everything. Oh, hang on. See how the rice is doing. That's good. Marvelous. And we're good to go there. Yep, that was wonderful. Like, I don't know if I already have one of those, but nice to get another thing like that. A microwave even goes with the theme. I spent ages, PGW, thinking, oh, I can't make this. I need this, like, one more bit of DIY. And it's like, nope. Nope, actually I could make these for ages. I just hadn't. For some reason. Oh, you're going that way, okay. That is a good opportunity for a picture. Gotta get a picture of you. Also, gotta, go and sell these things before people ask for more of my fish. Because they will. They'll be like, oh, I see you have... Like, the funniest thing is... And it's this little quirk of the game, is that you can have literally just got something from a balloon, and then a villager will be like, I've been looking for this for ages. It's like, I got a cardboard box, and Margie went like, I've been looking ages everywhere for a cardboard box. It's like, no, Margie. No, you haven't. Margie, you're adorable, and I love you just like I love everyone on the island, but you're not getting a cardboard box. And sometimes they can get really upset when you don't sell them a thing, but it's like, but I don't want you to display it. If you didn't display the thing, it'd be fine, but you just put a cardboard box on the floor. I made that mistake with Sprocket. I'm glad they don't have the agency to buy things for themselves in the store. I'm really... Well, somebody missed a fossil, and that somebody is me. Darn it! But I want to display it, Tootie. You could tell me it would look great in my front of my table. No! Margie has a problem where if you gift her too many things, she'll block herself off from accessing half of her house. If you gift more things, you can actually block her from pretty much accessing everything. And it is the saddest thing. That's one of the things that moving her to another island did. It meant that she no longer displayed any of the stuff I'd given her, and it was wonderful. I'm just not doing anything today, right, am I? Like, I didn't even get this. Didn't even notice this. I'm doing terribly. But I've figured it out now. Oh well, to her is human, and to her lots is me. Did it though. 1, 2, 3. Grab that. And plant this right here. Ta-da! Also, while I'm here, we do have a thing for getting 10 bits of wood. Might as well work on it. That's 3 more. That's 3 more. And lastly, that's 3 more. And we were very lucky not to get a B. You know what? Oh, we wanted to check something a long time ago, didn't we? We wanted to see what would happen if you used a warp pipe while there was a bee chasing you. Kitty? Kitty, where are you going? Kitty? Oh, she turned round. Are you gonna thought bubble? No, you're just sort of walking around. She's very unimpressed with whatever she's looking at. Either way, let's experiment. And if we go over to these trees here, we can find... well, we find some money. That's not quite what I'm looking for. I want to find... nope. I want to find... nope. No. I want to find... a wasp's nest. Not there. Right here would be really good. I'm not finding one. Oh dear. It's gonna be a long run. They know. I don't think they do. But, yeah, I don't want to... No. You only have to shake once. Like, if they're there, they immediately fall down. It only takes one shake. Like that! Ah! Flee! Theory time! Hi! Quick! Oh, they disperse! Now we know! Use a warp pipe, they disperse. Also, you terrify jitters. Also, you're sitting there. Need a picture of this. Oh, that's such a nice picture! I want another picture like that. Turn around again. Yeah, look at that picture! Oh, look at that! So cute! Science has been achieved! Also, I'm really curious as to where you're... I don't know where you're going, but we have left a wasp's nest up in the upper area that I need to retrieve. So we learned something! they disperse the bees. It's counted as a transition for the purposes of getting rid of bees. Also, I want to... or wasps, rather. I want to get you. And keep you in my inventory for a bit. I'll be going to retrieve that wasp's nest, which is here. Sorry for scaring you, Jitters. I was conducting science. It was important. Jitters doesn't care. All he cares about is watering those flowers. Spreading the flowers. Forever. We did a thing. Okay. What else can we do? Catch a tadpole? I'll be able to really find one of those. They're like absolutely tiny things in a lake, or a pond rather, and there's only ooh, good picture opportunity here. I don't know if there's one thing that this game has made me do. It's made me realise, like, you can get some... But where are you going? Tootie, I'm making a new path. No, Margie, go that way. Nope, don't care. Margie! Margie, there's a path! Margie! I worked so hard on this path! I worked so hard on it! Oh, there is it! She's a rebel without a path, you're not wrong! Rebel without a path. I don't care for the rules, Tootie. I play by my own tune. If you fall asleep... Well, off I go. Time to break all the rules again. Okay, I'm curious. Where is she gonna go? I'm curious now. What is her path? Because Margie... You didn't pay attention to this bit either. Okay. Let's see what she does. Let's see what she does. Hello, Tootie. You coming to walk with me? Yes. We're gonna walk together. We're gonna walk together and we're gonna see what you do. Which path are you going to... Oh, Jitters is sitting. Okay, which way are you going? Going down. And... You're actually going down and just sort of staying. Okay, you're actually just, you know, following the path. You can slowly see Jitters' head disappearing out of view. Slowly but surely. Okay, you actually follow the path this way round. Why do you follow the path this way round, but not this way? You're gonna sit, aren't you? Oh, that's adorable! You know what? I'm sitting with you. Oh. Yep. We can sit together. Oh. Jiggy. My nose. Anyway, I'm off. Bye, Tootie. And off she goes. I say off she rows there. Nope, she's walking, not swimming. And definitely not swimming in a boat. Which is called rowing. Words. Just so many little things that I'm learning, even now, about Hillsfar. It's just so wonderful that all these little things that you learn, it's just amazing. Let's put all this away. That way no one is going to ask about the honeybee I have in my inventory, because they will! They'll ask about the honeybee. You know, maybe at some point I should get some seaweed and put that around the place. When can you get seaweed? You can get it now at any time. You know what? We have an objective, and it's a strange one. We're gonna go get some seaweed. See if I can just get some and then, like, put it down. That's what I'm gonna do. Gonna go get some seaweed. I've no idea why I now have this objective, and we have a while to do this. Because seaweed, yeah, all the way to July. Let's see if we can find some. Probably just, you know, big pile of bubbles. I just want to put some seaweed down. That's a really small set of bubbles. Nah, we don't want that. And then Kiko found the strangest objective. Seaweed. Just don't give it to Shari. There's one person in my chat who might know about that. Just one. That's relatively quick, but I don't want that. I actually want... That was also a good way to check if chat still existed, because sometimes chat has little errors. Okay, we need a fast set of bubbles that aren't moving. Like, really fast. I don't know why I want to find, like, a part of seaweed and just put it on the ground. That's fine. People are more than welcome to lurk. I was just, You just got to check these things occasionally, because I have had a few instances where chat just has not existed because of an error. Does happen. This is when I purposely go out of my way to find seaweed, and I find 0 seaweed and tons of bubbles that are fast enough to be scallops. It can happen. Okay. Oh, that could be it. That could be a part of seaweed. I've caught a spider crab. Oh, yeah. That's not a... No. That's not a bit of seaweed. That's too fast to be seaweed. Or rather too slow. Yeah, Hammy also decorates her beach with huge crabs. Oh wait, that's you actually saying that, Hammy. I thought that was Rock Holiday saying that. It's one of those days. It's very clearly one of those days. And seaweed. Oh. Why aren't I finding seaweed? Game's just denying me the seaweed. Just being denied. I foolishly collected a few of them, see if I can get a model before forgetting you can't get models of deep sea creatures. It is a shame, but I understand why, because they want it just to be about fish and bugs. No, we're just gonna... That's not fast enough. I really think it's just the large piles of seaweed, of large bubbles. Or rather, the large amount of them. Words! Again, I'm just not doing well at words. Words are completely failing me. You know what else is failing me? The ability to find seaweed. You'd think it would be simple. Really not. Okay. That is moving. That's definitely not. That could easily be a scallop. That could also be a scallop. I mean, if that's what you want on your island, Rock, that's what you have on your island. Like, the only person you're building your island for ultimately is you. And welcome back, Demon Dragon. Great to have you here. Glad to see you on Twitch, Kikoskia. You're the first YouTuber I remember watching. I watched you all your XCOM Enemy Unknown content back in the day. Whoa, well. Thank you very much for the kind words. I'm glad you enjoy my stuff. I've been here for about 19, 20 months now. Still on YouTube as well, but here too. Just adding more stuff to the pile for me to do. But definitely enjoy it. Right now, I'm not enjoying my inability to was Call of Cthulhu and then Neverwinter Nights. Oh, Neverwinter Nights. So much nostalgia there. Maybe at some point I'll return to Shadows of Undertide, but that'll be a long time in the future. They are long, long games. Okay. Please be seaweed. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Maybe seaweed isn't as big as I think it is. Because we have gone 3 for 3 on those. You've gone 3 for 3. Neverwinter Nights 2 could always be something I do at some point. I've got no plans to do it right now. In my very first discovery of you is your collab with Necro, or simply mentioning you. Oh, it could have been Balljax. That was a long time ago, Balljax. I mean, you think your memory about it is bad. You're not... You didn't play them. Like, people mention stuff about games that I LP'd going, you clearly remember this thing, right? Like, I've done over 8,000 videos. I don't remember everything. Baldur's Gate was another great series. Well, I'm glad you like that too. I'm finally glad to get to the end of that as well. I am really missing something here. I have gone 4 for 4 on the anemones. Just done watching your latest episode of Ravenloft. Well, hopefully you enjoyed it, Blaster Knight. And hello. Hope things are going well for you. You catch me failing to find seaweed. I'm clearly doing something wrong, I just don't know what that something I'm doing wrong is. Oh dear. Maybe that's something you should get looked at, Rock. Like, if it's getting to that point now, you should maybe get that looked at. I'm glad you like it, Blaster Knight. I've been greatly enjoying it. Probably be going into the sequel at some point, but not right away after finishing Ravenloft. Strahd's Possession, that is. I've just... Okay. Is this going to be some seaweed? No. I mean, on the plus side, I'm finding loads of these and getting money. Okay, are you going to be seaweed? Yay! We actually found some seaweed! We actually found seaweed! We've also found a present that's floating in! What's the seaweed for? Decoration! I want to see what it looks like decorating the floor! Also, that seems like a relatively big fish. I'm gonna catch that fish. I'm just gonna put the seaweed on the ground and see what happens. This is... Oh, okay, it's a sea bass. Never mind, sea bass goes back. Buddy, you get to be free. Present, you don't get to be free. Oh, if I can hit you, yay! Now let's... Yep, here's just the pile of seaweed. Oh, you can... Oh, okay. I really like that. You can run over the seaweed. That's really cool. Also... Ta-da! That's not worthy of celebration, Sandstar. There we go! Seaweed! Oh, it's got like a squelchy noise when you run over it. Huh. Also, 10,000 bells. We gotta get some more seaweed as time goes on. Ah, hello! Did you put seaweed on the ground? That's silly. Where are you off to, buddy? You just having a walk? Oh, he failed. He tried, though. He tried. I might put seaweed here and there. Like, not everywhere, but a couple of pieces. Oh no! Kitty was thought bubbling! I went in and Kitty was thought bubbling! That could have been about anything! I just saw it in the background! Oh, that thought bubble is not going to survive me popping in here. Also, they're worth 500 each. They were not worth grabbing. Oh, that thought bubble is not going to be there. That's a shame. Yep, thought bubble's gone. Maybe I can make it reappear again by waving at her. Yep. Sandstar. Little bird told me you wanted a bunny dress, so I went shopping for you. Although, now that I think about it, how could that little bird have known what you wanted? Some birds lie. Oh, I should have known better. Little birds treat any old thing, right or wrong, but what's done is done. Here, Sandstar, you've been so patient. Please go ahead and take this gift anyway. Even if it's not quite your style, I hope you get some enjoyment out of it. I will! Actually, no. The bunny dress is what Flurry wears, so I'm not going to throw that away. Also, we need a picture of her exercising, because exercise is cool! There she is. Oh, she's so lovely. If it had been a baby romper, yeah, I totally would have thrown that away. But it wasn't. Oh, she's thinking. Hey, Jitters. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. That was me just reminding him that he rocks. So, it's been a good day. A pretty productive day as well. But there are a couple more things. Remind me that... Ah, that's interesting, yeah. They, one of those innocence of youth things. Hours of endless entertainment here. I've never played this game before, but I think Jitters is my favourite. Jitters is lovely. Like, Jitters is the whole reason this island exists. I told people that if I ever got a second Switch for streaming, I would make an island of Animal Crossing, and Jitters would be on the island, and he'd be my neighbour, and he'd be my best friend. And what an adventure it has been. What an adventure of adorableness and loveliness and greatness. Also, what's on my telly? Oh look, more exercise. You know what time it is though, folks? It's time for something very important. Very important. And by that I mean something totally ordinary, because this is totally ordinary. What? Nothing different here, everything's fine. Is that an altar for jitters? No. Well played. What do you mean well played? Actually, now I think about it though, we might need to move the picture up a little bit higher. That's a little better. Nah, we'll keep it where it was. Yeah. What? Everyone's so suspicious. What's there to be suspicious about? Hello, PJ the Awesome 125. What a time for you to turn up. How you doing? I hope you're well. Well done, Sandstar. Now spread the wave, Powder Puff. Dare I ask what led to this? Is this a shrine? Nope, this is a perfectly ordinary room. I don't know what you're talking about. This is absolutely ordinary. Everyone has a room like this. Right? Right? I mean, you do, right? Yeah, I'll have a room like that. You're doing great. Excellent. This is all normal. Exactly. This is all normal. Absolutely normal. Nothing wrong with this at all. Rimelm Flurry approves. I thought you would. Unfortunately, PJ the Awesome, you have turned up at an unfortunate time, as we are getting close to wrapping up for the day. But still great to have you here for what little time there is left. I always like seeing new people. But yeah, that was a totally ordinary room. You just ignore that. Also, for the one that blasts the night who likes jitters, got Jitters' second photo right here. We don't have a second photo for any villagers except these four. That makes sense. They have been here the longest. And so, it's time to yo-ho-ho! And sleep. And dream. Oh, that's okay, Blast tonight. It's no problem. Welcome, welcome. The bounty fields are teeming with beautiful dreams. How may I be of assistance? About my island's dream. I have a dream of hills far to the room address DA-3089-735-1924. Yep, second photos. I'll show you the basement area after we do this rock. Let's update my dream. As a precaution, must first confirm you wish to update my dream of hills far. Are you certain? Let's update. Splendid. I shall now connect to the internet and my library of dreams. Connecting to the internet. Beep boop beep boop. We'll be going to the basement after this little bit. Close your eyes. Picture what you love most about hills far. Relax, relax. Connecting to the internet and showing people the house because the house is awesome. It's took a lot of work. The basement is where we put lots of important things, including clothing that people will be gifted. Also, we're sleeping. Things are being saved. There, but dream update is now complete. Each bite feels new and refreshed. Well done. Your dream of hills far is still filed under the dream address DA-3089-735-1924. May the dream of hills far host many happy visitors. May I be of assistance to you in any other way? No thanks, I want to wake up. I see. Please come again. You're welcome at any time. Thank you. Now, normally this would be when I'd start to go into the outro stuff, but somebody wants to see the reason why I said second photo. So, let's pop out of bed for a moment and sort that out. So, we have these gold-framed photos here. We have Jitters and Boris there. We have Bella and Margie here. I know what? I know! We're totally going against the flow. Down we go, into the basement. There are 3 walls of importance here. The first wall is the wall of present villagers. We have the original photos of Bella, the first photo we ever got, Boris, Margie, and Jitters, as well as the other... Oh, and Hopkins. We have Hopkins' photo too. We're waiting for somebody who originally had Hopkins to have a space free so that he can move back. And we have Kitty there, Clyde, Frita, Plucky, and Queenie. Over here, we have the posters of those who were on the island at one point when we were first setting things up and are now gone. Gaston, Shari, Puddles, Pashmina, Annalisa, Annalise rather, Klaus, Jacques, Cranston, Chief, and Zucker. And then we have this wall. The wall of all the villagers that have given me their photo in the past and have left. In Hillsfar 1.0, we have Cousteau, Barold, Rodney, Dina, Hazel, and Kashmir. In Hillsfar 2.0, we have Freckles, Doc, Ed, Amelia, Tammy, and Eunice. And we have Hillsfar 3.0, we have Frank and Hans. Oh, and Yuka too. Yuka was Hillsfar 2.y, 2.Yuka. There's a story there, but suffice it to say, villagers in each iteration of the game, or each island that leave. Yeah, Tammy's lovely. They're all lovely. But they're from the 6 villagers that cycle. So eventually, Hopkins, Plucky, or all these 3, they'll all be gone, and other people will replace them. Such is the way things go. It's sad, and it always makes me sad when someone goes. How did you get the tiny pictures? You have to become really, really good friends with them, PJ the Awesome. And eventually, if you keep giving them gifts and doing favors for them, if you choose to, and helping them out when they're ill and things like that, or doing treasure hunts, you will, there's always a chance you'll get the photo, the villager's photo. A sign of ultimate friendship. I have 2 for my permanents, and 1 for some of the others. And with that, folks, we are done. We'll just lie down here, and I'd like to thank all of you for being here, and for being absolutely awesome. You've been great company. Absolutely fantastic company, and I love doing these afternoon streams. They're just so chill and cozy and relaxed, and I just love them. They're just so amazing. So thank you very much. There are, of course, a couple of things Miss Flourish you will not be happy with. It's okay. There's always the VOD. You did miss something amazing there, though. There are a couple of things, of course, I want to mention. First off, that there is my story there, Bethrendium Dusseldon, but you can check out at that link. There's also my Discord, which you can join to become part of a large, thriving community. I'm often there if I'm not doing something important, like recording, or sleeping, or streaming, or food shopping, or something else. There's also places to talk about my writing, my streams, my Let's Plays. There are community LPs, there's tabletop roleplay sessions, and there's also loads of emotes based around Let's Plays and streams, past and present. Also, there are rocks. So many rocks. Not only that, but if you link your Twitch and Discord together, and you're subscribed on Twitch, you can use the Twitch emotes on Discord, and that is amazing. Yep, look at all those rocks right there that Britain is linking. So many rocks. There's also my Patreon, where you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. There's nothing hidden behind paywalls. I started all these years ago with everything being available for everyone for free, and that's how I intend to keep things going. But I do rely on the people that pledge to me to make what I do a reality, because this is my full-time job, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Up to, but not limited to, not exhaustive list, 1 additional rock on your Discord now. Oh, thank you, Rock! Welcome! There's the editing and compression of videos, which takes a lot longer than the recording process. Then you have the uploading of videos and the writing of video and playlist descriptions. Not only that, you've also got the comment moderation, and you have test recordings and test streams, and you have all the troubleshooting for when everything goes wrong. So those who do pledge to me not only get a different coloured name on Discord to show what they do, and my deep and sincere thanks, they also get the ability, starting with the next replay, which the vote is up for right now, to vote on what's to come. Every once in a while. Just a little way of saying thank you and that you're amazing. And so, I need to thank all of you and just... I'm getting ahead of myself. We've got YouTube. There's where you can find all of my previous LPs, of which I have over 8,000 videos and 300 playlists, and all of my Twitch VODs. 13 years worth of entertainment. This guy on YouTube is super cool. Better sub to make sure. Exactly! And see you later, Blaster Knight. Great to have you here. If you sub, we'll be one step closer to 100,000 YouTube subscribers. And that means not only a replay of Terror from the Deep, but also a replay stream. Well, yes, actually, a replay stream of Wizards and Warriors 2 Iron Sword. But not only that, we do have a Twitch. You don't need to do that to find it, though. There's also my Twitter, where you can follow me to get notifications about when I start streaming, when my Let's Play videos go live, and also a little bit of Animal Crossing here and there. We did it! That we did. We did do it. We got to the end of a stream and nothing went terribly wrong. Like my computer hasn't blown up, and I've not turned into a teapot. It's all good. Last but by no means least, I need to thank all of you. And seriously, I need to thank all of you because you make this all possible. I started all those years ago, 13 plus years ago, so long ago, just, you know, wanting to show off games I thought people hadn't experienced and entertaining people. And that is literally all I still want to do, just entertain people. So you who dedicate all this time to watching my stuff, people who subscribe to me on YouTube, subscribe on Twitch, even pledge to me on Patreon, I am always so humbled by your generosity, your kindness, and your support. You make this my full-time job, and you make that possible, and I'm so happy that it is, because I love spending time entertaining you with what I make. Even though it's just me bumbling through games ineffectively, you still like it, and I can't thank you enough. Really, thank you. And so, whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next stream is tomorrow, and that is the Random Retro Medley at 7 PM PST. We're going to be playing a little game at the beginning. Oh, don't do that. And we will then continue our run of Dragon Warrior 1 on the Game Boy Color. Will there be more slimes for me to defeat? Yes. Will we manage to find and rescue the princess? Maybe. Will we get better equipment? We might. Who knows? All I know is, it'll be a fun adventure. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. And remember, folks, be nice to each other, for if everyone's nice to each other, the world will be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? At least, I hope you do. Later.